channel, or welcome back to my channel. Today's video is going to be a little bit different, and as you can see here, I have two guests join with me today. So if you guys don't know already, I mean, these two are literally in like every single one of my videos, but just in case if you do not know who they are, this is my mom, Lisa, and then this is my boyfriend, Chase. So today we decided to do the Never Have I Ever challenge, and this is like a really old challenge on YouTube, but I thought it'd be a fun challenge to do. So we basically just have these papers here. It says I have not and I have. And my little sister Amy, who also you guys should know, you can come in and make a quick guest appearance if you want. She's going to get to be further away. She's going to be behind the camera asking all the questions. So we have like a little hostess. And also a quick few things I want to say though before we get into today's video. I have mentioned this before, but I feel like I need to mention it just because it's something that just I hope a lot of people get. But as you guys know, my Instagrams are they're all private, and I'm not really open to making it non-private yet, just because I'm not like 100% ready with random people letting me follow me, if that makes any sense. So if you are a subscriber and would like to follow me, please just DM me on Instagram saying, hey, I'm a subscriber, I'd like to follow you, and I will accept. And also, if you do that, please don't be upset if I don't respond back to you right away. I try to go through my message requests as much as I can. And same goes for Chase if you want to follow Chase as well. Other than that, what
about me?
Or me. Sure, or my mom, I guess. Before we get into today's video, please give this video a huge thumbs up, and hopefully you guys will all enjoy. Just as I mentioned in my last video too, I talked a bit about the cystic fibrosis walk that my mom organizes, which is coming up. She's been spending so much time organizing it. So my last video, which was a vlog, I linked the description to donate. A lot of people sadly cannot make it to the walk, so if you're one of those people, feel free to still help out and donate because, you know, more money, the better. So the link will be in the description. And other than that, you guys ready? Okay.
Oh, I don't know how to do this, so how?
Okay, she asked,
Okay.
for those people who don't know, including my mom, Amy says, never have I ever, blank, and then if you have not, you put I have not, and if you have, you put I have. Make sure it's the right way, too. Okay, so Amy, hit us with the first question, and you don't have to do it in order, you can do whatever.
Okay. Never have I ever shoplifted.
I feel kind of
You
bad.
have?
It was by accident.
That's what I was going to say. Mine was by accident.
Okay,
I thought and realized that they didn't charge me for something. But
For what? What was it?
I used
grocery
to,
items.
when I was like six and 7, I used to like take the candy out of the Save On thing, and I didn't know if it was okay or not. I thought they were like free samples,
Imagine.
and I used to just put them in like my mom's purse. And when we'd get home, she asked why they were in her purse, and then she told me it wasn't
So
okay.
not purposeful.
Okay, well, yeah, okay, but
Like-
that's like you guys have, but it wasn't intended.
No, like it wasn't
I
like
can't
running
say I
from the
have, so.
store.
Okay.
Never have I ever cheated on someone.
Why are you looking at me like that?
Because I don't know.
What, did you?
No,
No, why are you
no,
looking at me like
never.
that?
I just not thought. I don't know. No. You have?
I'm a little older than you guys.
What? How old were you? Okay, well, like, I feel like I don't want to, like, this is 100% truthful. I haven't necessarily, but I did kind of do something, and I was, like, still in the relationship, but, like, it was okay because we weren't, I don't know, it's confusing. We worked together, but we weren't, and it was complicated, but he wasn't treating me very nicely anyway, and it's all, so it doesn't really matter. I really didn't feel bad, though. If you cheat and don't feel bad, that's how you know it doesn't matter, because if they treat you badly, whatever, but no, I would never do you. Wait, how old were you?
I'm a lot older than you.
Babe, how old were you?
Like 30.
Oh, that's when I was born. I'm not doing with Jeff. Jeez. Okay.
Okay, the next question is, never have I ever gone skinny dipping.
Does when you're a baby count? Okay,
No.
when you're a baby
No.
count.
Like, just-
Okay, 1, 2,
I
3.
can't remember. Probably. In my pool. I had a pool growing up.
Why would you go with Nana and Papa home? You're just gonna be like, woo!
Probably not. They weren't home. I don't know.
Why would you go swimming naked in your own pool?
I don't know.
With neighbors?
Why not?
That's probably, I don't know.
I don't think
I'm saying that because there's probably a good chance I have. But not in like a public place.
Okay.
Never have I ever snuck out of the house.
Are you going or
I'm trying to think. I've got like a lot more years on you guys. Yeah.
You have?
I'm trying to think. I think there was a time, like when I was like probably 19, maybe 18.
Oh, so you're older.
Yeah, I wasn't young.
You guys are looking bad.
Yeah,
I'm
Chase is looking
like,
so perfect.
amazing.
Shirley knows about the
Because
time, and it's okay.
If I sneak out, I get whooped.
Wait, okay, he lives in the middle of nowhere though. Where's he gonna go? Let's go swimming! Like,
Never have I ever ate somewhere and not paid for it.
I feel like I haven't. I don't recall ever being like, why are you like?
I don't think so, but like I feel like I would.
Pretty positive that I've never done that.
I don't. I think that would really stick
I
with
can't.
me if
Yeah.
I
can't.
did. And let's be honest for a second. Like, I don't really have a lot of money, so I feel like if I don't ever really pay for stuff unless I'm treating people. So I feel like I'd remember
I feel like
it.
that's something I'd do because I'd forget.
I don't know. You're not the type to do that. You're joking.
Never have I ever been kicked out of somewhere.
When you say kicked out, like
Yeah,
asked
do you
to
mean like?
leave?
I feel like I haven't.
Like, they made you leave. They're like, get out
I
of
feel
here.
like I don't. I feel like I would definitely remember that because I can tell a lot of stories, and I feel like I've never
Been
been.
kicked out?
Where have you been kicked out of? And
A
why?
lot of places.
Why?
Just being stupid.
No. Where? Like, where?
Lacrosse has been suspended a few times.
Okay, no, but like
I've
kicked
been
out of like
kicked
a
out
public
of
place.
the arena or whatever. Kicked out of lacrosse.
Okay, well that. can
I've
make
been
sense.
kicked out of a mall before.
Out of a
Why?
ball?
What mall?
Any place.
Why?
One of my friends, we were like just being goofballs.
How about you?
And class.
Well, yeah, I've been kicked out of class. I've been. No, she's I've never been kicked out of class.
I've been kicked out of class.
I'm the one who
1,000
leaves
times.
class because I just
But like this
get
year, I
annoyed.
haven't been kicked out. Like all the years before, yeah.
But in a public area, like
Yeah.
a restaurant or anything, I've been kicked out of anything.
Like at McDonald's, say,
Yeah.
or
I've
something
been
like
kicked out
that.
of McDonald's.
Why?
Just be rude.
Yeah.
When are you ever rude? You're like the politest person
Being
ever.
goofball.
When you're with your
Like,
friends.
My friends.
That was a
being
while
too
ago,
loud,
though,
they
right?
kicked
Not
it, yeah.
not recently.
Well, not in like
How
the
about
past
you?
year and a half.
A couple years ago with my girlfriend Jen.
Oh,
And
that night. Oh my god. That
we
was
weren't kicked out. We were just. I think you guys
escorted
ladies
out.
need to leave.
It was.
Why?
I remember it was January 2015, and she went out with her two
Stop
good
it.
friends. So I'm not gonna go too much, but they were, having a bit too much fun, and they were calling me. And it was like 1 a.m. on a no, actually it wasn't school night, but it was like 1 a.m. and they were like, it was just really funny because I was loving it. That was my entertainment of the night. But that was the only place.
That I can remember. Oh, I mean, I don't know. Probably maybe when I was like late.
Dude,
teens.
she's here
I
acting
don't
like
really
she's a
remember.
goody two shoes.
No, but I mean, it wasn't like me. It was like the whole group of us. Were
Yeah.
probably
Okay,
like,
yeah.
Hey, you guys have had your cut off. You
Okay.
get to leave.
Never have I ever cut off my own hair.
Oh, no.
I did this. Like, it's not really that bad. Like, it's not like when I was like, most 3-year-olds will take scissors and like, it was like, actually a year ago, I was in the hospital, and you guys know if you have a PICC line in your arm or an IV, it's really frustrating to do your hair, especially when like it's really still sensitive, and I have a lot of hair. So I was just really frustrated and mad. So I just like, this one piece was just irritating me, and I think it's still here somewhere.
Got a unicorn.
It's like right here, so I cut it. So I kind of like hairspray it down, and I have my hair parted if it's on the side. But it's just kind of this like, it's grown out though. It's been a year. And then
unicorn.
when everyone bugs me about it, like, why do you have like, I look like alfalfa? I just have this thing. Everyone bugs me about it. I'm like, yeah, I was in the hospital. I was mad, but I've never like dramatically like. How about you?
I cut my bangs.
Cut your bangs. But did it turn out bad or did it turn out good? Decent.
Yeah, but yeah, the hairdresser never said what the heck.
Okay, well that's good, I guess.
I would never cut my hair. I love my hair too much.
Next question. Never have I ever used a fake ID.
Well, there's no reason really why we would anyway. How old were you?
16, 17.
You're out here getting all mad at me for nothing, and then there's you. Jeez, and then you act like these goody two
Been
shoes.
skinny dipping in her pool, used fake IDs, like mom.
You got kicked out
I'm
for
also a
drinking
heck of
too
a lot.
much.
She's got a lot more life.
You're,
ahead of us.
the people in your class are probably gonna watch this.
Don't do as I do. Do as I say.
They're like grade 2 and grade 3. So, did you create it? Like, did it look like you, or was it like your friends that you looked alike or something?
It was a girl that I know. I still know her. Yeah, she was a year or two.
You
older
looked
than me.
like you looked like you could be past 18 at 16. If I went to a club right now, they'd be like, you're a little short.
Yeah, I used it when I was in Hawaii because the drinking age
Oh,
in Hawaii at the time was 18.
Oh,
I was
okay.
16.
I can see that.
Never have I ever liked a friend's boyfriend.
Maybe by
What?
likes. Well,
Me.
Like,
likes,
has, like,
like,
a
crush on.
Sorry, I have not liked a guy. No.
Oh,
No,
girlfriend.
or never
Or
liked a friend's,
girlfriend.
or have you liked a friend's
Friend's girlfriend.
Okay, well, I say I have, but like not when they're like, I don't know. Are we saying like, have you ever liked a friend's boyfriend or girlfriend when they're dating or like apart? Because I don't think I have
If
when they're
they're
dating.
It's a girlfriend.
Okay, then I guess no. Like probably like when they're like when they weren't together, but never like when they're together.
I don't think I have. That's. No.
Critic.
I like
I mean, I
you
like
when-
them, but
I
not-
liked you when you dated Braden.
Actually,
We already went over this.
aw, that's so cute. Little Chase trying to kill some
We probably
game
should
like
put
it.
the name in of
It doesn't
his
matter.
name, but
There's little fun stories here. When I was in grade 9, it was December 2015, and I remember I was going to the hospital, and at the time I just got out of like the first month of like one of my relationships or whatever, and I remember I heard from a friend that Chase had like a little crush on me, but he was still like 5 foot back then. His voice still wasn't developed. He just looked like this little chipmunk, and I was like, oh, well, he's a good friend. And then I remember Halloween of 2016 when I was with my ex-boyfriend. We were all like hanging out, like, you know, whatever, doing teenager stuff. And I remember like, I don't know, but Chase that whole night was like the one being nice to me and like taking care of me and stuff, which was really nice. Kind of funny to think that like, even though I was with my ex-boyfriend, he was actually being nice.
next question is, never have I ever peed my pants in public.
Like public.
Like in a public place.
I feel like maybe I had by accident, like, you know when sometimes when you laugh so hard, like you pee just a little bit, not like full-on explosion. Like I feel like if sometimes I cough, and with CF, I know it's a common thing, when your coughs get really bad, you just kind of like oh. Gotta
Mine's
go
I've
back.
had 5 children and I think I was pregnant.
Wait, what? You
Well,
pee your
one at a
pants by
time.
accident when you're pregnant?
Like when I sneezed.
Oh, yeah, like sneeze or coughing or laughing so hard, you little, how about you? What was
Well, I used to like I've told you this before, when I was when I used to hang out with my cousin Hunter, and we'd always like at their house or we'd always play hockey and we'd just laugh so hard we'd literally
But that's not
pee
public.
ourselves.
Oh, outside.
That's at a friend's house though.
That's
I mean
outside
like
playing hockey in front of a bunch of people.
like you straight up, like not just a little bit, like you
Like
pee
straight
yourself.
up pee.
How
myself.
old were you?
Like 9.
Oh, that's so
9 or
cute.
10.
Get you a boyfriend that pees himself.
never have I ever been in handcuffs.
Like by the police.
Oh, what?
No, I've never been in handcuffs. You guys' face. No.
Maybe I would have given a different answer then.
Okay, we're not putting any of that in the video.
Okay, moving on.
Never have I ever sent someone to the hospital.
Like by hurting them?
Like accidentally,
Yeah,
obviously. I haven't, but I have another little story that it's not like the hospital, but.
I probably have from lacrosse. Like, you never know.
Okay, well, minus lacrosse. Have you ever purposely or like accidentally like done something to someone where they actually need to go to the hospital?
No, I guess not. Well, that lacrosse kind of counts though.
Okay, well, let's say lacrosse isn't counting.
I don't know. You never
I
know.
have a story. I didn't send her to the hospital, but in grade 6, you already know this. I thought we laugh about it so much. But me and my friend Georgia, we were in the computer lab at elementary school, and she bent down to go pick up something. And when she got up, my pencil was like, obviously it was on purpose. My pencil was here, and it jabbed her right in the eye, and she started like, I don't think she was crying. I think we were in the moment, we were still laughing, but she had to go to the eye doctor, and like she couldn't see for a few days.
Ouch.
Sorry, Georgia, but we laugh about it now. It wasn't the hospital, but like, it was really funny that I look back on it. Poke someone in the eye with a pencil.
Never have I ever stolen someone's money. I know for a fact you have, yep. Good boy, Chase.
You haven't? Like, even just Parker's or like, ooh, I need an extra change for.
He doesn't. I have a job.
Oh, yeah, I guess. Okay,
Why
but
would I
even when you were
take his
little,
money?
you wouldn't take any, like, even if you change, you
I would ask my dad. I wouldn't just take people's money.
Okay, well, like, but I haven't actually, like,
Maybe
taken.
if I found like $5 on the ground in the public
Yeah.
or something, I'd
Okay,
take
I've
it,
never
but-
taken money from, like, any strangers, but, like, sometimes if I see some change lying around and I just am really desperate, I'll take it.
That's what I mean.
Yeah.
You guys
Like, I've
get
never,
money
like,
for
actually, like.
Christmas, and I'm like, well, I'm just gonna borrow it until I can pay it back.
Mom!
Well, I'll pay it back.
I guess she buys us
Yeah,
enough stuff.
true.
But I've never like seen someone in public and like sneak into their purse to take money or anything. That's
No, I've never snuck.
or I've never like stolen anything from like a cash
purse or
register
wallet.
or something. Yeah, no.
Never have I ever broken something at a friend's house.
I feel like I have, but I feel like I haven't at the same time.
I definitely.
Yeah, I was about to say Chase definitely have. I feel like, unless if any of my friends are watching this, because it would definitely be far in the past, because I haven't done anything recently. Some of my elementary school friends are still friends with me today. If you're watching this, and if you think of a time that I might have broken something, let me know.
Well,
But for now, I'm gonna say I've not.
I have with Jake.
Well, yeah.
Because, like,
Guys
we-
are more likely to
Like
do
I've
that.
probably said his name a couple times. Jake is like my best friend, and me and him would wrestle at his house. Like not even long
Accidentally
ago.
break a plant.
Not even long ago, we broke his
Lamp.
No, not lamp. His dresser, or not his dresser. What's it called?
Nightstand.
Closet.
Oh.
The closet. We were like wrestling, I guess, and I picked him up, and then we were like pushing each other, and I like drove him into it.
Drove him into the closet.
I
And
don't
then we
think
couldn't
I-
really. I don't know if he fixed it or not, but I know we broke
I
it.
feel like I have it,
And
but
then
if
his
you know what
hallway
time I have,
closet too.
let me know.
I think we broke his hallway closet and his downstairs closet too.
I know we break any closets. I don't think I have. I don't think so.
Never have I ever fallen in public.
Oh yeah, jeez, all the time at school.
Wrong way, Melissa.
No. I have in grade 9. I tripped going up the stairs, and my books went everywhere. I remember this guy actually stopped to help me. I was like, "Here, thanks." And then also, I think also in grade 9, I was running in from outside, and it was pouring with rain, and I just slipped. And it was like there was a wall here, so you couldn't see anything, and then there was a doorway here. And I was running, and as soon as I slipped, that's when like the doorway opened. So it was like this long hallway, and I just went like on my back, and then I turned. All these grade 12 guys were just like staring at me, and I just started talking to myself because I was in such an awkward position. And as soon as I fell, I got up, and I was like, or I could just fall, like just talking to myself. I was so awkward, but those, yeah. How about you? You say you have or haven't?
Oh, I've ran in trees.
And you
I've
just
fallen
tripped,
on-
fallen.
Yeah,
I'm
tripped,
tripped.
fallen.
Who hasn't?
It slipped. Yeah, more slipped. Like,
I remember falling once when
Never.
Once when I was grocery shopping with my mom, we came out with the eggs. As soon as I got the eggs, I fell and I smacked the eggs around the ground.
dear.
Probably because you did that on purpose.
But my mom was so understanding. She's like, "It's okay, honey," because I would feel so bad.
Never have I ever smoked a cigarette.
I knew Mom's answer. Do you want to tell a story about how old you were and
Wow,
the
that was it.
aftermath?
Oh, I can't even.
16, I think you said.
No, I was
17?
about 14. And there was two friends, and they had the cigarettes, and so I didn't have a whole cigarette. It was like a dry
Just one.
But then, because my parents both smoked, I think that we were always sort of intrigued, and so my brother and I were sitting there, and I think they were going out for the
Uncle
evening.
Steve?
Yeah. And my mom said, "Well, here, have one. Like, you know, you're always like taking them out and fiddling with them." And we both took a drag. I think I was probably like 12, and he was like 7. And oh my gosh, I think she said she could see us turn green. I
Did
think
you
I
puke
threw
or
up.
something?
Yeah, it was pretty bad.
Nope, never was.
Never have since.
Your mom
They're gross.
gave you that?
Probably
She
because
sure, because she was tired of us always messing with them. And always pretending. We were always like, you know,
She wanted to scare you guys.
this is
kinda?
in the 1970s.
Yeah.
It was not as disgusting as it is now, in my opinion.
Never have I ever laughed so hard snot came out of my nose.
Oh, definitely.
Yeah, I think I even had like liquid
One-
that I might have been drinking.
Dude, was that with you or was that with Abby? Last year during school, I had cheese in my mouth. And then, I don't know, okay, don't ask. I had cheese in my mouth, and I started taking water. Honestly, I can't remember the story. But basically, I remember laughing so hard for whatever reason. And then I just started laughing. The cheese and water just came over into water. It was a mess. I think it was you. Wasn't that you when you asked this thing about tap water? And then, do you remember that?
I have terrible memories though now.
You said something about, like, no, it's tap water, and I found it so funny, so I laughed everywhere.
I don't know. I don't remember.
I've had a few.
Never have I ever sleepwalked.
Sleptwalks.
Sleptwalk. I don't know. Sleptwalk. Yeah,
I know I have. Remember that one time, I was in grade 3 or 4, and I woke up in the middle of the night, and I went to bed obviously really early because I was like 8 or 9, and she was reading in her bed, and I remember I walked in, and like, when you're sleepwalking, you kind of know things are happening, but like, you don't, I don't know, it's weird. But I remember being like, what did I say? I was like, I have to paint your room green. And she was like, huh? And I started like fiddling with my stepdad's alarm clock. She's like, Melissa, go back to bed. I was like, no, I need to paint your room green. And then after a while, you kind of realize, you're like, no, I think my room's green enough. And then one time in grade 2, all of a sudden she wants to hurt me at 11 p.m. and she comes over and I'm brushing my teeth in the bathroom at 11 p.m. She's like, what are you doing? I'm like, I'm getting ready for school. She's like, Melissa, it's 11 o'clock at night. I was like, no, it's 7 a.m. And then I kind of woke up in the middle of brushing my teeth and I went back to my room and I saw the clock was like 11 p.m. and I was like, oh.
I haven't, but I know my dad and my mom have told me a story of my brother. He went to the fridge and he started, I don't know if he ended up actually peeing in the fridge.
Oh dear.
But he like whipped out his thing and just opened the fridge and started or whatever, and then my mom was like, hey. And then like
I remember one time I also, when I was like that age too, I walked in my older sister's room and just opened the door standing there and then she started throwing pillows at me. But I haven't since like I was 10, so.
And I know my sister Haley has too.
I don't think I have.
Never have I ever cheated on a test.
Oh, I do that all the time.
All the time.
All the time. Well, just, I don't understand a lot of stuff and it's not like it's like, Amy, I do too. I know me and Chase will be doing a test together and we're both on like an IEP, which is an individual education plan. We just need extra help, so we'll go to like the support room to do it, but then when we're there we'll also ask people for help and we'll search up answers, but it's okay. Because
But we're allowed.
Yeah, we're allowed to.
It's not really
But that's
cheating.
still like cheating.
We're allowed.
But I never.
I probably wasn't allowed. Mine was like something to do with math.
I have on like quizzes and tests, but never on like any exams. I haven't really done exams because I miss a lot of school,
Well,
as
I
you guys know.
Like if I like knew I was gonna really struggle on the test, it's not that I would like cheat. It's just I would prepare myself.
Yeah, I've never like written on my hand or anything. It's always something. It's always something. I'll put the answers as like my phone lock screen, or I'll just find a way to search it up, or go to the bathroom and search them up. But I've never like, because if you get caught for that, like.
We never had phones growing up, so
Yeah.
you would somehow like
Write it.
Yeah, needed to remember the first letter. You just put that on your hand so you remember the answer.
Well, other classes do tests before, so if you just
Yeah,
ask
and then you can
then
ask them.
ask people
what the test is
on
gonna
the
be
test.
like,
Yeah, for sure.
that kind of thing.
Not
It's not
recently.
even that big of a deal.
That's high school.
Okay, so that was it for today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed it and learned something new. Learn something new. If you have not already, please make sure to give this video a big thumbs up because I really appreciate it. And of course, if you haven't already subscribed. Is there anything you guys would like to say before closing out the video?
Do as I say, not as I do.
Yeah. Other than that, request videos down below for any future videos that you guys would like me to do. Also, just a reminder, my P.O. box is in the description, so if you would like to send me something, which would be much appreciated, of course, feel free to do that.
Will you write back?
I kind of reply to them, or I'll DM them, or mention the video, but I don't have that much time on my hands to do that. Other than that, I hope you guys are having a good day, and I hope you guys will have an amazing week ahead of you, and I will see you guys in the next video.